Hi, and welcome to a new YouTube video. This week is going to be a bit different. I'm taking you through our lead gen framework. It's simplified and generalized, so take this with a grain of salt. Every business is different. Next week, we are launching a longer form video with the history of marketing. We're going to put a lot of effort into it, so if you want that in your inbox, please hit the bell and subscribe. So let's start at the top. Our goal with our framework is more leads, which should translate to more money. And we're going to do this through advertising. Most of our clients are advertising on Google and Meta, which is where we do the most of our work. So we decide on which platforms to run ads. If they're already running ads, we take a look at what exists and what we have to do to improve them. And just a reminder, this is a generalization. Every business is different. On Meta, we do A/B tests with lead form versus website lead gen. Meta's lead form are actually performing pretty well. The only downside is you can't collect data on your website usually if you use the lead form. But we see some great results and lower cost per lead on lead form. And also we test the website and different landing pages. We look at Google and do some keyword research, planning and campaign building. How is it structured, be structured, and how can we improve? And also we do start with some broad ads to collect more data if they're not running ads already. Of course, we took a look at their content production, if there is more need for more copywriting, video, or graphics. If our client can do this in-house, that's great. If not, we help them with copywriting, video, and graphics, and also photo, depending on where they are. This is always a bottleneck for our business because some of our clients do not produce their own content and do not have the funds to do so. So we have to find a good solution for them to improve their content. And of course, then we can A/B test more and run more ads on Facebook and Google, and of course, different platforms as well. So when we are advertising on Meta, we do more A/B and C testing on different demographics and different content, and also a different copy, which is why this goes down here. We do testing repeatedly. We do more testing on ecom. This is on lead gen, but ecom demands a bit more testing than the lead gen framework. So we do ABC test, and then we do that again, and then we scale the winners and start a new test. Then also we use the data from search and social to produce some new content, a new copy for the new ABC tests and new ads. And then we do this cycle again and again, repeat and start new tests. On Google, we go from broad ads and collecting data to remarketing and PMax campaigns. PMax has been going through quite ups and downs recently, but it's still a very good tool to increase your leads. So when we do more narrow search ads, that does include more exact matches, phrase matches, and smaller ads and campaigns on different terms. And if your business offers different services, we divide them up in different campaigns and ads so we can hyper target our core audience for those services. So when this has been done, we analyze the data and we start over with the same A/B testing and remarketing. And then we use the data from earlier to do this again. And then we test and do it again. So this is a very basic and simple lead gen framework, which you can use in almost every lead gen, as long as you retest your ads again and again, which is basically what every agency should do. What is not written on this lead gen framework is that you can take the data from Google search ads and the more narrow search ads and convert it into TikTok ads, which more and more people are using as a search platform. So you can create your content around the search queries from Google into new content and spend it on TikTok. And you can also do this on Facebook and Instagram as well, which we can then test again and do the same framework on the different platforms. So take your data from Google, use it on TikTok, so you can reply to those queries on different platforms, because TikTok is rising as a search engine. So it's basically the same. It's basically the same. If you add another platform, you can do LinkedIn, you can do TikTok, depending on what services you provide and where you want to go. It's a very broad generalization. The businesses we work with are different and varies in how we use this framework. Depending on how much budget you have, you should use one or two platforms. If you have a high budget, you can use more. If you want to receive this framework, leave a comment and I'll reach out to you. If you found this useful, give me a thumbs up and I'll do more of this. We have this for ecom as well. And then I can give you our SOPs as an agency and onboarding flow. Next week, we are launching History of Marketing as a long form video where you can join our journey from ancient Egypt to today with TikTok ads. See you next week.